Hey people, I had to come on here and tell you about the day that I had. So none of this story, not one iota, has been changed or altered or elaborated or anything. This is my life, and I don't know why. Things just keep happening to me. So I was up the night before, about 10:30. I decided that it was time to do my hair. And I know that was a poor decision, but that's just what I decided that I was going to do. And then halfway through in doing it, I decided, nah, it's too late. I better take myself to bed because I want to get to work early in the morning. So I figured I'll just wear a wig tomorrow and I'll be just fine, right? So I wake up early, and I mean early. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Only Jesus and the angels is awake at this time. So I'm up, and my mind said that I was going to get to work an hour early. But clearly, I didn't divulge this plan to my body because my body moved in total, complete slow motion, right? So I look at the time. I'm like, oh my goodness, Crystal, you got to hurry up. So I'm rushing because I'm determined I'm going to get to work early. I jump in the car. I'm on the street on the way to the highway. I decide to let my sunroof back so I can get a nice cool breeze, right? It was early. It was nice and cool. Well, then all of a sudden I'm like, why do I feel air on my scalp? I didn't have on my wig. So now I rush home, right? I'm back in the house, and what I do, I grab the first wig I can find. I didn't have time to look through anything. And so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go black today because, I got all kinds of colors. So I'm looking around. I can't find my wig cap. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Screw it. I'm just gonna throw it on my head. This is how it's gonna have to be today, right? I finally get the wig on, and I'm looking like this, like the Blair Witch Project. This is not gonna work. No, sir, no, ma'am. I can't find my brush, my wig brush. I don't know where it is. So I'm just still searching, looking, and then I finally find my wig cap. Okay, so we can start from scratch now. I take this wig off, right? I find this one. I'm like, oh, this is a cute little thing. I don't need a brush for this. It's already curly. I can just finger it and go, right? Wrong. Anyways, I jump in the car, take my wig with me, throw my wig in the passenger seat. So we good. On the way to the work, I decided to put on my little motivational music. I listened to the song, and it's God's Got a Blessing with my name on it. I'm like, yes, God's got a blessing with Crystal on it. And I just got to push through. I got to persevere, and everything's going to be okay. There's going to be a blessing from you today just for keep it on, right? So I finally get to work. I pulled myself together. I've done everything I need to do in the car. I said a quick prayer, collected myself, get out the car. So I'm walking in, and one of my coworkers is holding the door. And he's like, oh, I'll wait for you. So I said, okay. So I hurry up and I walk through the door, and I was like, oh, thank you for being such a gentleman. And we have double doors, so he grabs the second door as well. And I was like, oh, you are too kind, So I'm just like, okay, this day is gonna be better, right? I walk in front of him, and he's walking behind me. And he was like, how you doing today? I said, oh, I'm doing great. Trying to fake it till I make it, basically. But I'm trying to put on a chipper voice, and sound pleasant. Oh, I'm doing great. He says, hey, I didn't know that they started putting pockets on the back of shirts. I said, what? Come again? He says, when did they start putting pockets on the back of shirts? I look down. Yep. Sure enough, look. I have my shirt on backwards. Backwards! I was so embarrassed. I couldn't even turn around and look at him. I just said, you know what? Let's just focus on the positive. I'm here. I pressed on, and I'm here. Well, he started laughing, and luckily his office is before mine. So he entered into his office. So I'm continuing along the way. And unbeknownst to me, because I never turned around, someone else says, yeah, it's a good thing you got some friends, because if you didn't have no friends, you'd be walking around looking crazy all day. Who said that? I will bop you. I will bop you in the head because I'm struggling right now. And I'm just very glad that I'm making it and I'm too embarrassed to turn around. That's what you need to be glad about, okay? So I get in my office and my other coworker is happy and he's all, hey, good morning, Crystal. I said, I need a moment. Don't come to my cubicle. Don't ask me no questions. It's going to take me a minute to get myself together. Right? I had to collect my thoughts. Like one at a time. Here a thought, this thought, that thought. Put them all together. And what do you got? A hot mess. That's what I was. Okay. Then I'm by myself. No one's bothering me. I thought that I've got it together. Right? And I'm still thinking there is a blessing in today. God has got to have a special blessing for me today. Right? And as soon as that thought crosses my mind, the phone rings. And I pick it up, and it's my coworker, and she has made homemade chocolate chip pecan and toffee cookies. And I'm like, oh, herein is my blessing, right? But I had forgotten to change my shirt around. So I hurried up, I take my shirt off, but I had to take it off over my head, which of course caused my wig to be all whatever. And I'm like rushing because I don't want anybody else to get my blessing, right? So I get up there, and I'm looking like this. And she says, good God, woman, what's going on with your wig? I said, look, hey, don't be a blessing blocker. Give me my breakfast cookie and don't judge me. That's all I need to do right now, okay? I can finger comb it, and I'm good. Now here's the moral of the story, people. When you feel it in your spirit to just stay in bed that day, do that, okay? There is no need for you to push through and be a hero. No. Even heroes need rest. So don't do it. Listen to that inner voice. It is wise. There's a reason why you have it. Try again another day and save yourself the embarrassment. Don't do like I do, okay? Get your rest. Get your